I've seen so many good cosplays, but the hair, oh my god, it looks so unnatural, so fake because it's not real. So I'm gonna show you today how to use Photoshop to change the color of your own hair if you are doing a cosplay. And once you have your picture opened, you can select the quick selection tool and just select your hair. That's the first step you have to do. Just select the hair. It gets selected really quickly if it is all black or all single color. Then I'm gonna click on the select and mask option, increase the radius a bit, and just start painting around the edge. You know what it does is that it isolates all the small hair strands, which is physically impossible to select manually. So the computer does it for you. You can see how it isolates all the small hair strands and all the small details, so that we can perform any action on that specific selected region. So I'm just gonna paint around the edge. You know, you can see how it beautifully does the job, beautifully isolates all the hair, selects it automatically. Once it is done, I'm gonna just click on OK, and we have it selected. That's good. Now I'm gonna press Ctrl or Command J to duplicate the layer. You can also mask it, create a layer mask so that you can control it later. But anyway, I'm gonna use the curves adjustment layer now to increase the brightness, because we want those details. It's black here, all the details are lost, so we want to bring in some details. Maybe go to the blue channel and lift the blue channel up a bit because we want to get that purple hair look. Now I'm gonna go to the red channel and increase red in the shadowy region a bit, and you know, play around with the different parameters to get that purple and pinkish look. We want purple around the edges. I'm just going to play around with all the parameters, you know, the curves adjustment layer, and until I get the look. Now that's pretty cool. That looks pretty good. Now I'm gonna select and create a new curves adjustment layer, clip it, and make it a bit darker. Alright, because all the details seems a bit unnatural. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Now I'm gonna create a third adjustment layer, curves adjustment layer, and make sure that I increase a bit more details into the highlight region. You know, I want those lighter regions to pop out, but I want to apply that to some selected areas. So I'm going to double click on the layer, go to the blend if options, and take it away from the darker areas, because I want to make the lighter areas more brighter, but I want to keep the darker areas as it is. But I want a bit more control over the last adjustment layer. So I'm gonna fill the mask with black color and go and select white color from here and paint in the areas where I want the effects to be applied. So I just wanna paint it here so that it just, you know, pops. It has that shiny look to it. So I'm just gonna increase the saturation a bit using a hue saturation layer, but not like anything too over the top, just slightly. Okay, when it is done, I'm going to group everything into the hair layer so that we can just turn it off and on and see the changes easily. You can see it looks good, it looks natural. That looks far better than any wig. That's good, but you know, the flowers are red. Why don't I show you how to change the color of the flowers as well? That would be a good excuse to learn something new. So change the color of the flowers. I'm gonna go to the hue saturation layer again and select the red color using that icon over there, and you can just change the hue. That's it, change the hue. But it applies the effect all over the layer, so I just want to fill it up with black. Alright, create a mask and fill it up with black so that it becomes invisible. And I'm just gonna select white and paint just over the flowers where I want the effect to be applied. So that's the second way to change the color. So if you have a hair which is already of one color, you can use the hue saturation layer to change the color, or you can use the curves adjustment layer like I did just now, or you can paint over the hair and change the blending mode to color. So there are a lot of different ways to do that. Maybe I'll make another video if you guys want me to show you guys the different methods of changing color. If you go to my channel and see all the eye edits I do, you can see all the different techniques I put into use. Anyway, so that is it. That's how you change color. Subscribe if you want more cool stuff like this, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.